This has promise.
So it'd be like the Amazing World of Gumball, but isekai version.
You just keep going into new ones.
I'm telling you guys, I will make it to level 100 if I reincarnate as a wall-mounted.
So, like, here's another good question: if you reincarnate as something that's like recyclable, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go through the recyclable process, does that consider dying, or does your like reanimated corpse also become the new thing?
You become the thing, but in the process of being recycled, you felt nothing but excruciating pain.
So, like, if you become, let's say you become a glass bottle, and you get recycled. The recycling process involves melting that glass down with a bunch of other fucking glass. Does all of the other glass that's being recycled with you also become a part of you? And then
we are many.
You become 10,000 fucking glass bottles.
Your body is a ship of Theseus, but your mind is still in control of the whole thing.
Like, you just made a fucking 1,000 Horcruxes.
Yes, pretty much.
How do I get this game to
start?
Fuck,
my bank's calling me. I'm sorry.
How do I make... Rav, you know how to work Quattro. Make this work so that we can start a game.
You need to... Somebody needs to host.
I thought I was hosting. It says I'm hosting. Oh, I need to choose that.
Okay. Host.
Okay, I did that. Oh, there's lobby.
Private lobby.
What do I get?
Yeah. Private lobby. Make sure you check that off.
There it is.
Yeah, max players, force draw, card stack, bot fill.
Yeah.
If you want to do bot fill, I mean, it'll slow down the game a little bit if we need to.
No, I'm not. We're not doing bots. Bots are fucking gay. I made it. I put the code in behind the counter, so just grab the copy pasted code. The copy. But yeah, there's a copy pasted code, so you go to Quattro and I guess join a game and then put that code in there.
Yeah.
So we just need... You know what? That would be a thing to be reincarnated back as a banker's pen, because then you could hear all of the money woes of people as they come in, and then you could silently judge them for an entire 8-hour day. I feel like that would be fun.
What if I get reincarnated as a pack of Uno cards?
You'd probably get used once a year.
Honestly, I think Milk just wants to be chewed on.
I do chew on a lot of pens. I will be fair. I've actually changed out my addiction for chewing on pens to those little candy cigarette things. And
those clicking. You got the right click or what?
No, you just click on.
You left click. Yeah. You left click and it plays the card. There you go.
Because I clicked earlier and nothing was happening.
Oh, and by the way, the shield protects you from fucked up effects, so I wouldn't use those unless you have to. And it does stack. So if you click if Mill clicked card stacking, we can stack +2s and +4s.
Yeah, I did, because that's the proper way to play Uno. I don't know who fucking said it wasn't, but they're fucking wrong.
Pencil.
I will fight Pencil on this fact. You can stack cards. It's how it works. This game is allowed to stack cards.
You dick.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So if I get reincarnated as a vial of mercury and a child, swallows it, do I just...
You kill them. You die and you die and you kill them. I feel like that would be the appropriate thing. You die and kill them.
I had to stop Priest. I just had to.
Can't keep letting him get away with this.
Well, he's still on his phone call, so he can't get me out.
That's a skill issue.
I'm back. Also, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, now we gotta stop Milk, because look at him.
Yeah,
We gotta stop the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
I don't even know what this dice does.
Son of a
Random.
bitch. It's a random number of cards stacked.
Ah,
Wait, when I put the shield down, did that put it to Rav instead of me?
Yeah, it made it skip you. So if I'd have had a shield, I could have passed it on to Milk.
Okay, so the shield is just a skip. God damn it!
Yeah.
Sorry, I was typing out the announcement that we're actually live, and I was just letting you sit and suffer while I was ready to just play and win.
all right.
Wait,
Why is Rav not in the
Rav is
lobby?
missing.
I don't know. It just did something dumb. It kicked me out.
Why
Couldn't
is your
find
computer so
lobby.
bad?
I don't know. Why did it kick me out? Couldn't find lobby. You might have to remake the lobby.
Let me try giving you the lobby code again. It is the exact same lobby.
I know.
Okay, we will then restart it.
I lost connection to host, it says.
Yes, Enigma, if you're
Yep,
paying
I
attention.
also lost connection to host.
I will kill you both. No bot fill. I bet you it did.
Delicious.
Lobby code. Paste. There's your new lobby code. What is Quattro Advanced? We're playing the advanced deck. I don't know what it is or what it does. We're doing it though.
Okay.
Burger.
Pay no attention to my extremely weeby avatar.
Hold on, Prince.
I am paying attention to it.
My next isekai is I was reincarnated as an NFT.
Copy. Immediately take.
You like anime boys, don't you, Enigma?
They go straight to your thighs.
Anime boys?
My man knows where they go.
I don't even know how to even respond to that.
It was a sex joke.
I know, I get the sex joke.
you seemed very confused by the prospect of it being a sex
No, I get how oral sex works.
Oh, you son of a bitch. There we go.
All right, gentlemen. Whoever loses this gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
Oh shit! Enigma's about to go to the Shadow Realm. Oh, what was that?
What the hell?
I don't even know what I did.
I don't know either, but I'm gonna play a card.
What the fuck?
What is going on?
I like
have
this
no
deck.
idea.
I like this deck.
What?
Damn it.
Again, I got out on a colorless card. I don't know what's going on, but I like it.
What the fuck is the fist card?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I think
Enigma.
you're choosing.
Who to hit, yeah. So if I do this and I go priest,
God damn
you
priest
should,
gift cards.
you should have just kept giving them to Enigma.
Everybody gets them. Jesus.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And he didn't play it. He had a card to do something and he didn't do it.
I had a color card. It didn't let me play it. That was 15 fucking cards.
18 fucking cards, all for Enigma. Good job.
I've seen worse.
I don't understand. I had a card to play.
Draw the whole.
This is
deck.
the version where you have to stack the ads.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be 6
Or else you get if you don't use a wild or another ad card, like you're just screwed.
I had those too, but it didn't let me.
There you go. Thank you.
You
I'll just say, like, we need to be smart here. Milk is winning too much.
Yes,
thank you.
Oh, I see. That was a +6. That gives cards to someone else.
Yeah. That's kind of the idea.
I can give Milk 6 cards.
I could give Rav
Oh, you
12.
son of a bitch. You bitch.
Okay, I see now. So the plus cards give cards to someone else.
Yes, the number has to match when you stack them as well, but you can give the next person over a stack of cards, and then they can put another one on top of it and give the next person in turn double that amount just to fuck with them. Oh, okay, so that card basically takes everything away and makes it so that the next play is basically Uno for everybody.
Fuck face.
You dicko, so close to winning.
We were all so close to winning.
I've got out on the colorless.
I did.
I like this deck. This
Is there like a fucking rule thing that says what the cards do?
No, there's not. We're just learning.
No, not really.
Congrats. we're fucking learning together. How many players does this allow?
8.
We can have 8.
You can
Oh,
have a
yo,
grand
this is
total of 8.
perfect then.
Right.
Oh, we gotta get Pencil to download this.
Right. No, I want to see her have an aneurysm over this.
I feel like card stacking would be an immediate fight between several of us.
Oh shit. Oh, so it's just the last 2 cards.
Yeah, you get to keep 2 cards and then you have to let go with it.
Okay. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Ah, damn.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, this is a fun little game. I immediately got +2. What?
So what if we die and go to the pearly gates and Peter is like, the only way you're getting in is if you beat me up with this game?
Hey, Peter.
It needs to be Peter Griffin at the gate, not Saint Peter. Peter Griffin.
So a change gives you +2. That's interesting.
Is there a way for us to remove certain cards? Because that triangle with the exclamation mark always just kills it real quick.
No, I don't think there is. You want Uno to go fast in some of these rounds, at least.
Yeah, no, really. I mean, do you really want to sit there with 56 cards?
Yeah,
and just
we don't want it to go forever. It seems like a real good equalizer card, frankly.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Okay, I thought I was asking you.
Yeah, your color.
No, I don't want a fucking color. I just want to make it just dirt brown. I don't fucking know.
Punch Enigma, he has 1.
Do it.
What's wrong with you?
Enigma might just win because of that.
I've seen countries go to war for less.
Shoot, this is the first time I've had to. Oh, it was the first time I ever had to draw from the deck in this game in Minecraft.
I will burn your house down in Minecraft.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
The one thing I haven't seen are reverses yet. I think we've had a couple come through on this deck, but I haven't seen them yet.
Not on this one, on the beginning one, though. Ah, shit.
I do like the stress that it imparts.
Right.
The exclamation point.
Yes.
That was fast.
It was like an immediate draw.
Ah, you bitch.
You let this happen, Rav.
I know.
Worth it, honestly.
You guys ever played Strip Uno?
Yes.
No.
No.
Have you?
Would you like to?
No. Not with you.
All right, Enigma. Turn on your camera and start stripping.
Oh, fuck you for these
The
cards.
theme of this fucking cast so far is Enigma has abandoned the idea of women and moved to boys.
No, I'm not moving on the boys. I'm on the men.
He's finally swinging for the other team.
Aw, come on.
No, I can't do anything about this. I just have cards that force other people to take cards. So like,
Oh no, wait, hold on. You like cards?
you like cards?
You like cocks?
You believe in?
If somebody asks you if you love cards, you need to like follow up with exactly how big your magic collection is. Your magic card.
Do I like cars?
Do you
Ka-chow!
like?
What's one of the worst things you could say on a first date?
Does this smell like chloroform?
Oh.
Well, yes.
I mean, that's the given, yeah, but like.
You want to play League of Legends?
Do you play Fortnite?
Xbox or PS5?
Didn't you just recently get one?
You want to buy some Robux?
I'm a Roblox streamer.
My streaming careers are really about to take off.
Are there like pro Uno competitions? Like, you know how like league competitions have like this big setup in arenas? Do they do the same for Uno?
No, I don't think so. You could Google it. Let's fucking go.
Nice.
I should have gone with the other one. Ah, that decision though. It's like, oh, what color would he have?
Mm-hmm. It's so hard. Like a penis.
Yeah.
Fuck your cards. And it skips me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to draw and you get to lose your turn.
Man, fuck you.
Skeletor is giving you cards!
You know, pick a color too, Enigma. Why do I get cards for that?
Because that's the +2.
It says change on it, though.
Yeah, you get a +2 as well.
That's fucking gay.
It should highlight the cards that I can play, because they...
I mean, when you get hit with the +6, you gotta play like more plus cards.
Mm.
The change works. The wilds work, I think.
Fuck! I had the same card I wanted to go out on.
Yeah. Oh, cool! I accidentally clicked leave.
Oh.
So this works
Good
fine.
job.
It
This
says you're
works
still
fine.
here.
Y'all snipe me.
It says you're here.
Yeah, I'm here. I was commending you guys on a job well done. I don't do it very often. I understand how confusing that is. Ah.
I don't want to take any more cards. No more cards. We just played the fucking get out of jail free card here. It made him win the game.
Man, fuck your cards.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No!
Hey, let's go.
Fuck. This is really comfy. Like,
oh, you got a plus. You got a plus. Oh shit! Damn.
So when that timer goes down, you have to find the +6 that you have in your hand and click it.
That's kind of fucked up. They should just like Enigma was saying, they should just highlight the card so you can just smack it down real quick. But I suppose it's also like if you miss it, you miss it kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, it's a paying attention kind of thing. Hit me. Oh, okay. This is fine.
Ah, you bitch.
Shit, fuck.
Ah.
Man, I really want to warm up. I made 6 burritos the other day. And I've been steadily going through them the entire week. If this is meal prepping, this is awesome. I fucking love. I just made a week's worth of 5-layer burritos.
5-layer burritos. Burn your colon in 2 layers each.
I didn't make them spicy, but
I figured you would have. I felt like you were more of a spice person for that kind of stuff.
You know, so it's interesting. As I've gotten older, it's one of these things where I don't have the same like resistance to the spice as I used to. I mean, I still enjoy the pain because I'm a masochist, but I can't do like the competitive like this will ruin your life shit anymore.
You don't want those freaking Reaper chips in a bag?
Oh, I've had the Reaper chips. They're not that bad.
Oh,
well, it's not that they're not that bad, but you can definitely get through it. Like, it's kind of an Instagram fad sort of thing more than anything else.
I don't know. I watched my brother and one coworker eat one of those, and my brother went from basically enjoying life to throwing up in a garbage can. And my coworker, he decided to be funny and eat 2 of them just to be all manly and stuff. He ate a whole tray, like one of those big 12x6 trays of cornbread and a gallon of apple cider, and he threw it all up afterwards. But like, he was just not having a fun time.
How much did those cost?
I don't know. I wasn't the one who bought them.
I'll say this: if someone donates to Barcast, the cost of buying the chips plus $25, I'll record it live and put it up on the Barcast channel. I'm not afraid.
I'm very afraid.
I'm not afraid to take sting.
We'll even invite Pencil to be there so she can berate me for making such a terrible fucking decision the whole time.
Can you call it the berate burrito?
The berate burrito.
Oh, I got a horrible idea.
That took a second.
I got a horrible idea. You know how Taco Bell does those Doritos shells? What if you did that with a freaking Reaper chip?
Oh, that'd be a bad time.
That would be
right.
Terrible.
Put a little Diablo sauce on there just for some taste.
Hit your +6. There you go. Hit your +6.
Ah!
Oh,
24 cards.
God damn.
I can see what's going on. So whenever one person stacks a plus with another plus, it passes that total to the next person.
And it's entirely possible that you play one and have it come all the way around the table back to you to screw you over. But if you're lucky and have another card, you can just keep going around the table until somebody does not have a card and they are stuck with 30 plus cards. It's just how this game works. It's evil.
Mm-hmm.
This is why stacking is so much fun. You could just screw your neighbor so goddamn hard.
Oh. You know what?
Fuck.
I'm gonna do everyone a favor.
All right.
Oof. You sure that's a favor?
Yeah.
Do your mom a favor in bed.
Yes. Smart.
Not smart. Oh fuck.
Hey, I got it again.
Oh, I have to start, and it's not even the color I want it to be.
You know, I told my niece about what a good boy Milo is.
Yeah. How did that
And-
come up organically in conversation?
I just told her that there was a big friendly boy that I met, and I told her, oh, when I put my hands together like a heart thing, he puts his face in between there. She's like, take me over there now. I want to see him.
Oh man. I was even toying around with the idea of coming down to see you and Flam if one of you guys would put me up for a weekend. And now, like, looking at the remainder of my year, there is no fucking way I can even think about doing that. There may be there's this event that Pencil and I are thinking about flying to. And it's gonna be really fucking cool. Like basically a
You son of a bitch. God damn it.
Well, if I lived on my own, I would put you up, Priest, but I do not.
It would probably realistically it would either be Flam or me finding some Airbnb.
You don't want to stay with Enigma and his family?
You got to have bleach on your plates. You know, it cleans your tum tums. Do you not want a clean tum tum?
I'm wondering if the chance to bang your sister is worth bleach on the plates.
I don't know. Enigma, is your sister hot?
Enigma is just driven to silence by that comment.
we gotta know, Enigma, is your sister hot? You gotta tell us so we can decide if we want to bang her or not.
How would I know?
I don't know. Post a picture of her. Don't actually do that. I'm joking.
Is that what this week on the Barcast we establish whether we want to bang Enigma's sister?
I must warn you all, though, that is a foolhardy endeavor. Knowing what you guys know.
I mean, yes,
yeah,
but
I was gonna say. I mean, it's. I mean, I'm sure you could take the chance, but you also might have more fun shooting your toes off one by one at the end.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, doesn't matter. Still had sex.
I mean, okay. Do you love having arguments like an adult and not, one person trying to yell over you?
Doesn't matter. Still had sex.
Why does that matter? I'm not going to date your sister. This is a one-time offer.
I mean, it's not like anybody's gonna stick around afterwards. So
just like our dad.
Yeah. Now you're getting it. I feel like such a terrible fucking person right now for this bit.
You're not the only one.
I can't do this anymore. I would never have sex with your sister. Jesus!
Got him! Come on, Enigma, play the card.
Shit. I had another +6 I was going to send your way, Priest.
What's chat saying? Is there anyone in the comments?
No, there's nobody watching. It's me.
There's nobody watching us.
It's me and like one.
People don't listen to podcasts anymore.
No, they don't. It's fucking dumb.
What? Why not? Podcasting is easy.
Oh yeah. No, the viewers are me and Priest.
Weird.
That's why I felt so confident being like, oh, nobody's gonna, make me do the chip challenge.
Oh, is that
I mean, I could just fabricate a donation by donating to myself and then doing it.
You have fuck around money, Milk. I know you could do
it. I also do have your address.
It's not authentic.
I could just send you chips. I have your address. I could just send you chips.
It's like you're. Man, that was gonna get dark really fucking quick. It's like role play. You know, to a certain extent, it's not real.
I mean, yeah, there's a degree of shenaniganery with it. Can I even say shenanigans like that?
Probably.
I suppose that's the nice thing about podcasting is you could just sort of fake it as you go. You don't have to be a genuine version of yourself. You could just be whatever.
It's true. The hard part, like, doing that, though, is that you also have to, like, however long that you do that bit, like, you have to keep the character up for that long, too.
That's true.
And it depends how much mental energy you're willing to put into it.
I think my favorite streamer moment where somebody was, like, breaking the fourth wall with their stuff is he had a fridge behind him for the longest time, and everybody was asking what's in the fridge, and then he finally got up and picked up the fridge because it was just a cardboard cutout of a fridge, and I guess it was like a year-long thing of having this fridge in his background, and he finally picked it up, and the chat went wild. I loved that little moment there. That was pretty funny.
I love long cons. I heard you like cards, Milk, so I got you more cards.
I love cards. You know, it's great. I've got this deck of Magic cards that I like to use. It's really cool because it's made of cats.
It's the one I made you.
Yeah, I love that deck.
Yay!
It's the only one.
Have you played it against any of Snooze?
I played it against a couple of his. He always wipes the floor with me though. Like he just.
Oh yeah, Snoo goes fucking hard at Magic.
It is wild. He fucking. Even the light power decks he says that are light power are like, oh, I'm gonna combo a bunch of this stuff and like make it hellish for you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty funny. I don't need all these cards.
Damn. I was hoping we were gonna chain into fucking over Rav.
That would have been hilarious. I'm ready to do it now. If we could repeat that same thing, I could totally do it this time.
I'll just do that.
Boy, it'd be great if I could play one of these cards. Not that card. I don't want to play those cards. I want to change the color. I want
He doesn't like
card.
blue.
You didn't change the color at all.
I don't have a color to change it with. I don't want more cards. I want to change the color.
You know what?
Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
This is for you, Milk. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You like blue, don't you, Squidward?
My turn. Enigma, shut the fuck up. Take some cards.
I just handed you that fucking game.
It basically went from me having all of the cards to just 2 colorless cards that I could toss out. And I'm like, oh, okay. Time to fucking win
danger.
This.
Like, if you, with the way that the cards sort themselves here, doing that when someone has, you know, a bunch of fucking cards is basically just giving them the game.
Yes, it is. It's hilarious. I love it so much. Because then.
The warning card, though, is just the golden snitch.
Yeah, to a degree. I guess I could see how you could make the comparison and still be wrong, you know?
So I was at work the other day, right? And on my keys,
Mm-hmm.
I have like a keychain of Pinkie Pie that I got at BabsCon.
Mm-hmm.
And the security guy in front of the building, you know, because we had to put all our things in a tray, he saw the Pinkie Pie. He saw the Pinkie Pie keychain I had, and he was like, "So, do you like Magic the Gathering?"
Well, yeah, because they just announced the Ponies the Gathering Volume 2. I actually posted a not short rant about it on FimFic on my blog.
A good rant or a bad rant? Like, are you excited for these cards, or is this going to be just another one of those money grabs that you don't want to participate in?
So, I like it, and let's be fucking real here. Yes, I do want them, but first of all, keep in mind that these companies they do these kind of donation, send us your money things, as a way so that way they can make a product for the express purpose of writing off a charitable donation on items that don't affect their normal bottom line. So, like, they made this product for the express purpose of generating money that they can donate to write off on their taxes. Keep that in mind. That feels gross. But in comparison, where, like, it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. No, it was 3 because it was during COVID. They announced part 1, which had Nightmare Moon, Twilight, and Rarity. And I was like, oh shit, this is awesome, but I don't have the $75 to just buy this. Big sad face.
I actually
have
so
bad.
I actually have,
and the cards on them reference, Applejack, all the stuff that wasn't made with that particular line. So it's like, oh, maybe they'll do a part 2 down the line. So then they wait 3 years, and they do other kind of specials in between them. And all of the pattern that they started setting was that they had children that are actually facing serious business diseases that also like magic submit their drawings of their favorite cards, and they make them as cards and sell them as an affordable purchase. And sometimes they're highly sought after, very rare special cards. So it's like, okay, this is the new pattern. But then they went and make part 2 without remaking or re-releasing part 1. And so here's my frustration. They could make a ton of money by releasing part 1 and part 2 at the same time. And then at that point, kids that like My Little Pony or even bronies, because, bronies are hungry, could just buy both at the same time. And you could do it where the new one, the re-release of the old one, isn't in the premium super cool packaging anymore. So that way there's still this investment. The people who bought it the first time around still have a collectible item, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead they chose not to and release it in a very lazy way and make it this kind of exclusive collector's item. And now people that want to get the full set are unable to, because the original My Little Pony cards, to buy a Twilight Sparkle now, just Twilight Sparkle, not anything else, is $280.
Yeah.
And that's not even counting Nightmare Moon, which Luna is a favorite.
Yeah.
And easily one of the hardest to attain. And just, it's ridiculous. So I feel like it's a spot where this, from the beginning, fuck yeah, I won. From the beginning, this was just a money grab. It wasn't actually about making stuff for kids. It's not actually about releasing things in a way that the players want. This is just them trying to make as much money as possible and make collector's items that can be sold later in the future. So, why did we make this product? And why did we wait 3 years to make it? There's just a lot of frustration and questions behind it for me. And that's not to say, I would buy it in a heartbeat if I had the original set. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating that it feels tone deaf how they released it. So
yeah.
So you're saying these cards that I have are just fucking money I could sell?
Yeah.
How non-fungible are these items?
I just don't like the commodification. I get that it's a collectible card game. I get it. Collectible is literally the first word. But I don't like this idea that these pieces of paper are investment vehicles that people should try to, put their retirement funds into. That I don't like.
When am I getting my Bored Ape Magic the Gathering deck?
Damn it.
No, but I remember when the first round of the MLP cards were coming out, and I remember buying a couple packs just because people were asking me to get them for them, so I was hanging on to them until they were ready to pick them up, and then nobody was like, oh, well, I can't take them now. Oh, I live abroad now. Oh, I don't really want them anymore. So now I've just got 5 packs of these fucking cards that are just here, and I don't know what to do with them.
Well, and that's the other half of it, right? Because, to someone, that's a collectible, hard-to-find item. But to everyone else, it's absolutely worthless and nobody wants it. So, is it really that much of an investment? Is it really that collectible?
You bitch.
I don't think it was ever. To me, it was a collectible. I got them with the intention of giving them to people who were asking me to get them for them, basically. And
the person I know who plays the MLP card game the most is Rav. And let me ask you, like, when's the last time you shuffled up and played a game of the pony card game? I want to say it was
Years
probably
ago.
like a convention, right?
It was at a convention, yeah. I want to say the last time I actually like even looked at the cards, I was messing around in Tabletop Simulator. I haven't touched my card decks in about 2 years now.
You know, one game I always wanted to play with you guys was Twilight Sparkle's Secret Shipfic folder.
That you know what, and that's another great
to play that.
That's a great comment too, because I owned for a long time every quote unquote like convention official card. Like
Nice.
if it was at a convention and people were selling them, I bought one of every card.
Nice.
And tried to like have a pure singleton box of everything. I've never played them. I've never gotten the opportunity to break them out. And I don't think it's like because we don't want to play. It's just when we're at conventions or all in the same place, when we get the chance to hang out,
Sorry, go ahead.
There's other things that we could do when we're all like located in the same room.
Yeah, like I do want to play it, but at the same time, it feels like one of those games where you have to commit to playing it for like an hour or two.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen people play it. Like there's a picture I think of Shakes on his blog. He's playing it one-on-one with somebody, which I'm like, hey, you know, that seems like a cool way to kill the time. But I don't know. At the same time, you could walk through the vendors hall at a convention. You could poke your head in at panels that may seem interesting. You could explore this place that you know, went to go visit for a weekend that you don't normally get to go to. And like that's what we did when we went to HRPC. Like we went to maybe one panel other than ours at HRPC. Purely because like we're in fucking Vegas. Let's go see shit.
Yeah, we went off the strip for a while. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I scared Rav on a train.
And I swear to God, if you ever do that again, I will hit you.
And we also got our picture taken in front of Gordon, the cutout Gordon Ramsay at the Hell's Kitchen store.
Right.
And then we got those big long yardsticks of booze at the Fat Tuesdays. That was really cool.
Oh, that got Flam so fucking drunk.
He got so much booze put into his. It was ridiculous. Oh, and we did the room parties. The room parties were really cool to go and see.
Yeah, those were good.
The one that was on like the top fucking floor,
the penthouse,
and you were high out of your mind.
No, I was drunk for it. It was Fee who was high. Yeah.
You were the one that Fiora commissioned me for.
Yeah.
She was hallucinating. She was seeing like a cartoon Milk. Your avatar Milk.
She was seeing everybody as their cartoon OCs that she knew of. It was great.
I've got the art.
She said that every time she looked at me, she saw a Milk's avatar going, "Drink me, drink me."
I loved that whole party because like I was drunk as fuck. We had, I think Strumpet Chan was in the corner talking about Pocahontas and dancing to the music she was singing because she was high out of her mind. And then we had Fiara, who was walking around high as fuck, saying that she was hallucinating and singing shit. And then there was a fucking stripper doing a lap dance while 4 other guys were sitting next to it watching Family Guy.
That I forgot about the fucking Family Guy.
Yes, they were all watching Family Guy.
I remembered that, like, for some reason, everyone was ignoring the stripper that came to the party. Enigma asked in the worst possible way if she was hired to be there or whether
she was there at the convention for fun or was she hired to like do the thing. And she's like, I'm just here for fun.
It's like that's crazy to me.
What's sad is I didn't see the stripper because, you know, there was a girl, and Pencil was trying to wingman for me from the shadows, so I didn't notice.
And we did for the most part. I mean, things seemed to be good. Like there was good interference. It was just in part 2 of the story at BabsCon later in the future that
follow up was pretty great. Honestly,
I love making Pencil tell that story because it pains her to do it. Like it's hilarious to me.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that lady made like $100 off of that lap dance too. If I remember seeing what the guy handed it to her.
I believe it.
So, and she was good looking too, man. She was
Thank you for giving me a boner.
You're welcome, dude. She had some nice, like really perky C's going on there, and then she was walking around the room and shit.
Why did you say thank? You're welcome.
Yeah, it's my job to give you.
I was imitating. Like the guy gives her $100. Says thanks for the boner, and you're just like you're welcome.
Thanks for the half chub.
I'm sorry, your hair is just too face. Your hair is too fake. I can't get a boner in this.
Oof.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember who invited us, but they knew we were Barcast. And they're like, "Oh yeah, come up to the room party and have some booze with us."
Yeah,
and we rolled up and drank all their booze that was left over. And
I'm fairly sure that was Fee.
No, Fee wasn't the one who owned that room. It was one
of those things where like we were community guests and like they wanted to invite all of the community guests as like this elite like kind of club party.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus. These amount of cards was enough to like legally marry someone.
God damn. I mean, it was pretty cool because like the person was when they walked around the convention, they saw us later on. I remember saying hi to them a couple times, and they were like real chill and stuff. I wish I remembered their name because they seemed really nice.
I'm trying to remember. There was a point. There was an actual like community guest. It was a poker game where they got all the VAs and all the community guests to be on it, and then for people who had paid a certain amount of money on a badge, you got the opportunity to come join the poker game. And I remember like I was sitting across the table from Bill Newton, and there was someone else at the table that was like kind of well known. And all I could think about the whole time was not that, wow, I'm at this kind of cool table of people. What a great opportunity that the con did. I was like, what are my friends doing? Like, I'm the only one from the Barcast sitting here at this poker game, and everyone else is drunk. I feel like I need to make sure they're okay.
You should have got drunk at the table and just get blasted at the table with them.
Dude, they had free snacks!
Snacks? Where's the booze?
You know, I still remember.
No booze.
Oh,
there were pretzels and cheese. I remember that.
Were they betting on the pretzels too? I bet they were betting on the food.
I remember when I had my pin that said "Ask me about my Patreon," and I went on the elevator by myself, and the hotel worker looked at me and said, "What's your patron?"
Who is your character supposed to be, Enigma?
Laura Bodewig from Infinite Stratos.
Man, I have not heard of that ever.
I have, but I don't know what it is.
BattleBit's getting an update sometime today. That's pretty dope. We'll play the shit out of that later.
Enigma, isn't Infinite Stratos just another waifu collection game?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Oh, and Nemo, your story about the Patreon, the guy asking, what does Patron mean in Spanish that he'd ask about it thinking it was that? Like, or is that just the way he's pronounced it?
No, he said it in English, but he was like, "What's your patron?" I guess he was Mexican looking, so I'm guessing he just thought it said, my patron.
Oh, okay, and that's just the way you pronounce. Okay, I thought patron was like a word in Spanish, and he was asking you because he thought you spoke Spanish too, and that was a whole thing.
Patron
is an alcohol.
No, patron is what you refer to your boss.
I thought that was jefe.
Well, that's another word, but patron is that's usually the go-to word.
How many words for boss?
I don't fucking know. I don't have one in Spanish.
I don't need all these cards, guys. You don't need to keep giving me cards. I appreciate this gift of cards, but I don't need these.
Would you like these cards in these
more cards?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
We can give you more.
Rob, it's your turn. No, I think I will make all the cards go away.
Joke's on you. I already had 2 cards.
I do have a story I don't think I've told on cast recently.
I am interested.
Fucking
fuck. Damn.
So I live in California now.
Uh-huh.
And recreational marijuana is legal here. And I've never been in a place before where recreational marijuana is like kind of a thing that you can just do. So since I moved here, it's been kind of like a novelty. And a novelty in the same way that like getting a new beer or like some local shit is like, oh, this is fancy. This is kind of cool. I'm gonna try it. And like I, for the most part, only get high maybe like once at night after a real tough, like after a successful day, or I want to celebrate something. I don't really get high that much. I have a lot of like pre-rolls that are actually getting like stale as fuck because I don't use them. But so this is to say, there was one day I actually accidentally bought. Well, no, I didn't accidentally buy it, but I bought this 100 milligram iced tea lemonade drink. Where you drink the whole thing, it'll have 100 milligrams of the weed in your system.
The weed,
and it was like very strong, whatever, super weed. So what I did is I know my tolerance is normally about 10. So I measured out 20 milligrams of this stuff and decided, okay, I'm going to have a nice, good high. And I took it and I waited like an hour and a half and nothing happened. I'm like, well, this sucks. You know what? I'll take another 20 and we'll see how it goes. And something happened as I started to drink this next 20. I felt it. I felt it go down my throat. And it felt like from the inside out, I was turning into cotton and becoming a plushie.
Becoming one with your throat, with your shrine.
Yes.
Well, what I noticed is that then over the next 30 minutes, I had gone from watching YouTube videos on the couch to laying on the floor with my dog and petting him aggressively.
So you're getting into that heavy petting, huh?
He was very concerned. And normally my experience is like as soon as I feel like a little bit of high, I go to bed. And, next day, you feel that kind of like withdrawal symptom a little bit. Everything's a little lower, less fuzzy. But otherwise, you're fine. I went to bed and I was still high the next day. I was like, oh, fucking no. And so I started to act like I was doing things, like normal things. But I was so high. Like, I was so high. And I had this moment where it's like, I can't fucking exist. And I went back to bed. And what actively kept me more awake was that I was feeling how soft my bed sheets were. I was so fucking high for like 48 hours. And then I woke up the third day and everything sucked. It was like I had super withdrawal, like a hangover from the weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, holy fuck, this is my life now. That's the highest I've ever fucking been in my entire life.
Damn.
0 out of 10, do not recommend.
I mean, that's pretty bad. Have you ever been couch ridden? Like, from too much?
No, I haven't yet.
Ooh, I don't
Usually,
envy you for your first time.
Usually I can... Oh, wait. So there was one time, the first time I ever had it, some dudes where I used to live had a buddy that, I don't know, maybe it was like Illinois weed or something like that. But it was a New Year's Eve, and it was the first time I had ever smoked or gotten high or anything like that. It was like, holy shit. I was just gone. I was a giggling mess. Everything was funny.
Jesus, fuck all these cards.
You ever had a bad experience though?
Being high? Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Everybody has a bad one.
So there was at one point in time, I had decided like it. What was it? Delta 8? Yeah, Delta 8 had gotten legalized federally. So now there's like dispensaries with like CBD gummies across the United States now. And for a long time, I'd kind of considered this shit like diet weed. And, you know, it doesn't kind of really do the same sort of shit that the full strength stuff does. I don't care what, you know, I don't know, Joe Schmo on the internet says. It doesn't, for me, it's not the same. Anyway, so I was taking just a CBD gummy because I was having like, not like pain, but I wanted to relax a little bit, just high anxiety things.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that the gummies I was taking also had THC in them. And I began having these moments where, like, I realized I felt like the guy from Memento. I was forgetting things that happened, like, more than 5 minutes ago. And I felt like I was losing time. And I was like, holy shit, am I having a medical emergency? Is something wrong with my brain? And I didn't even connect because at this point I had forgotten that I took the gummies.
Oh, no.
Nice.
And so what ended up happening is I ended up calling like one of my friends, and I was like, dude, I'm losing time, man. I think I'm falling apart. I need help right now. And he goes, okay. Did you have any kind of drug? Have you taken anything orally? Walk me through. And I was sitting here like, wait, I took a gummy. Like I had a and he goes, are they pot gummies? I go, I don't know. Let me look. And I see, yeah, CBD gummies. And I looked at the back and like they did have THC in them. I was like, oh. He goes, yeah, you're just having a really bad trip. And I go, oh, okay, what do I do? And they go, honestly, dude, just go to bed. Go to bed, do a sleep, you'll be fine tomorrow. And sure enough, it did. I was fine after that. But it's like, oh my God. I don't. One of the worst feelings I think I could ever inflict on someone is to be like, okay, you're high now and you don't know how you got high or why. That's a bad trip. It's that like giving someone that you don't know pot brownies and not telling them it's pot brownies kind of thing.
Wow, Priest, you took a big bite of my forever wheat brownie.
And did I ever tell y'all my first high experience? I'm pretty sure I have.
I don't remember it.
Okay, so my first time smoking, right? So my sister takes me over to her boyfriend's house, and we're all sitting there, and all right, this is going to be my first time getting high. This would be cool, right? Well, I take a nice little rip off the bong. About 30 minutes later, I'm feeling fucking nothing, right?
Mm.
And so we figure, okay, well, it's not really going after you that much. All right. So I took a little bit more. And then I didn't start feeling, I didn't start feeling high. I got the munchies first.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going through freaking, freezer cardboard pizzas like mad because I'm hungry, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for the taste. I'm just hungry. And they're like, okay, well, I mean, you smoked a lot, because it didn't take. And thought, oh, well, maybe you might have a high tolerance right off the bat. A couple of people do. And we realized how much I smoked, and I was finally starting to get high, and I was starting to get high fast. And so one of the dumbasses there thought, okay, well, just don't freak out, because I was starting to freak out just a little bit. He's like, all right, well, we can smoke you sober. I'm like, really? It's like, yes, if you have enough, eventually your body will just dump it. So that's what we did. And I was not coming down off of it at all. So that's the start of my bad night. So I'm starting to get to that point where I'm sitting there and everybody's talking and I'm kind of zoning out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, every time I move, I feel like I can feel my entire body in a very weird way. And so I'm like, all right, I'm starting to feel really weird. I need to go sit down. I feel like somebody's twisting my hips,
Mm-hmm.
And so they sit me down on this couch and they throw on Harry Potter. So that's my first exposure to Harry Potter at the same night. I think I made it to like this third movie.
You let Harry Potter happen at you.
Pretty much, I had to. All right, so get this. I'm laying there, right, and I can't move,
Mm-hmm.
right, and it's not because I can't physically move. It's because every time I do, and I tested it, I felt like my brain was exploding. I lifted my finger and I felt like I had an electrical headache just, fucking ram through my brain.
Oh my God.
And it didn't hurt, but it was like overstimulation, right? Because I felt like my entire brain just got electrified. And not only that, I'm sitting there on the couch and I feel like my head is being pulled backwards. I feel like my hips are being twisted to the left. And I'm having various different, like, wrong gravitational sensations throughout my entire body.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there praying the whole fucking night that I'm not gonna die, and my sister and her boyfriend and his brother are sitting there. You're fine. They're laughing at me. And I'm just sitting there watching Harry Potter, hoping that I can fall asleep because I'm too overstimulated to sleep, which fucking sucks because that's like the only way out of this now. And I did that. I finally managed to fall asleep, like I said, about at the third movie, at the end of the third movie, I think. And I woke up the next day and I still felt like I was high, but it was like hangover high.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really wish I could describe better just how much that night sucked. Like, I can describe the sensations, but I cannot describe just how freaked out I was through that whole thing. It was not something I ever recommend to anybody.
Yeah. It's
moral of the story, get the fucking seeds out of your weed.
there was so I've been made aware that apparently in Oakland, California, there's a place that sells legalized some strand of legal psychedelic mushrooms.
Okay.
And maybe this is just me who I am, but like knowing that like the Beatles did psychedelics and then made, arguably one of the greatest albums of all time in the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. I'm really curious. I kind of want to try it in a healthy, legal way, and I don't know. I kind of want to see that. I want to chase that dragon.
I mean, I do too. So there have been a couple of studies that I've heard about. Having any kind of typically it's psilocybin, but I'm not sure if there's any others that cause hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I gather, any kind of hallucinogen, but it's primarily psilocybin, will make you more creative, and it just has to do with the hallucinogenic effect.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's supposed to help connect pathways in your brain that otherwise wouldn't have been connected. Mm-hmm. So people that have done shrooms or whatever tend to be more creative than people who haven't.
Yeah, like it's not like I want to get so fucking high thing. It's like I kind of want to see like what the extent of this research really does.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's in like I have no interest in other like hard drugs like cocaine, fucking meth, the life ruiner, heroin. Fuck all that shit. Keep it away from me. I have no, if I believe you, but also don't believe you if you said that you can take it in a healthy way. But anyway, where was I going with this? Yes, I would love to try the legal psychedelics.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If you listen to the people that really, really harp on about shrooms, one of their big claims, and I have not looked into this, so take it with a grain of salt and this pure rumor. Apparently, psilocybin also helps you relax. Like people that have problems with severe depression tend to have less depression.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know how much bullshit that is. But if it goes hand in hand with the creativity thing, fucking sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
So am I the only one here who's seen Gen 5?
I watched a little bit of it. Not my thing.
I haven't decided if I want to watch Gen 5. I think it's really fascinating. This is going to sound like a tangent, but hear me out. I was at Chili's the other day. I needed to get lunch. I had dropped my car off the shop, and there was a Chili's nearby. And so I went to Chili's. And they had those little things they put at the table that, like, they cost money, but, like, the kids can play games and the parents can get a moment of fucking silence.
Those things, yeah.
All the My Little Ponies game, they publicly showed the My Little Pony game that's on it, and it was all Gen 4. And we just gotten to this point where we put out this huge Gen 5 movie. There's the Gen 5 show that people are saying they swear to God it's getting better. And, like, still, Hasbro is almost scared to, like, get away from their cash cow, most recognizable characters.
So it's not just that. Something that I've been hearing is G5 has been doing so poorly that people are going back to G4. So it's not just a Hasbro thing. It's people don't want G5.
I'm not surprised.
I'm caught up with G5, and there's potential, but it's not utilized well.
And that's a lot of what people's problem is, too.
I mean, let's also be, like, pragmatic and kind of realistic here. The G4 train couldn't run for forever.
True. And let's be honest, they would have fucking ruined it if they had.
Yes. I also don't think with Hasbro's current, like, creative teams, their creative process of what they have together, they can't, they also can't reasonably do, like, a reboot.
True.
Like, it would have to be a completely different thing than what the original Gen 4 was.
Son of a bitch.
You could argue they tried to do that with Pony Life, but I'm convinced Pony Life was supposed to be something completely different. It was
Pony
not.
Life is just fucking fart jokes on
Yeah.
steroids. It's trash.
I don't know who Pony Life was for. I
But
genuinely don't know what the target audience for Pony Life was.
I gave it a chance, and Pony Life is just everyone is Pinkie Pie. Therefore, Pinkie Pie is no longer special.
Like I said, it's just fart jokes on steroids.
I don't know. I've felt weird with MLP and in kind of general. Like I don't know how much I can actually talk about, so I'm going to dodge about a bunch of things. I've been on a project that has cared a lot about being as quiet as possible about it. And I'm not going to talk about the product itself, but my writing for it, they basically gave kind of carte blanche, like pick any characters you want, including these. And there's a certain point, like with my writing and with what I've done, I don't want to write the main six anymore. I don't want to tread the same ground with the same characters that I've written over and over again. And, it almost feels too easy. I kind of want to challenge myself. So I picked characters for the project that were basically blank slates. Like it'll be completely fresh and completely new. And they had this moment where they're like, you realize this is going to limit, who's going to see this because, you're not picking Pinkie Pie, you're not picking Twilight Sparkle, the popular ones that everyone can gravitate to. And it's like, I think I'm fine with that. I think at this point, I'd rather write something that feels more unique and more special rather than trying to appeal to a larger general audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that I'm like trying to quote unquote say anything. It's just you grow as a creative and want to try different things rather than just doing the same stuff all the time. Aw, shit.
Better you than me.
So recently, so all those things that people were saying that, yeah, it's starting to get better. It is it's gradually climbing its way up there slowly by increments. And recently they reintroduced the breezies.
Okay.
And they introduced some new things also. But it also feels like some things have been retconned.
+6.
But the sweet vanilla bean that is Misty is precious and must be protected at all times.
So, let me ask you this. Like, in Gen 5, do they actually have, like, an overarching plot that they're working towards? Because, like, in Gen 4, and I'm not saying that this is a signal of Gen 4's success, I'm just thinking from a writing standpoint. Like, there were points where they introduced the school, they introduced the table, they introduced Starlight Glimmer, and then over time, like, introducing those elements had narrative payoffs. And, like, it overall influenced the story in the direction that they wanted to go in. Like, so is there an overarching story with Gen 5, or is it just people chilling out and having a good time?
No, there's sort of a plot. There is a villain. However, the villain, it feels okay. Imagine season 1, all right? But imagine Nightmare Moon was always around, except she didn't really do much because she was kind of incompetent a little bit and lazy. So there you go.
Sounds like a terrible villain.
I don't really like the idea that a villain is incompetent or lazy. Like, they should present a real threat.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you also then, because then you have to think about like action series or like Robotnik in like Sonic or Bowser. Like, do they present a real threat? Because they win all the time, like they lose all the time because Mario and Sonic are fucking OP. So how do you make a villain that's supposed to be that by your story writing always has to lose feel threatening.
Honestly,
like Sombra wasn't threatening. Not really. He was kind of edgy, but he wasn't really threatening.
I would say I would look towards actually probably the version of Robotnik from the Sonic Sat-Am series.
That's okay. That's a good point.
And honestly, he wasn't too different from how they portrayed Sombra. The only difference is in the Sat-Am, Robotnik actually had control over all the citizenry and had them roboticized. Versus in what was that, season 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, with season 4, it had the threat of him doing that, not so much that he was already there. So it would be, yes, he is threatening, but I think in order to make a serial villain actually viable, you have to make them a current threat, not a posing threat.
Yeah. Like taking a look at Chrysalis. Like, yes. Chrysalis did not succeed in her plan, but she still kidnapped a princess, took her place, basically almost got married to a prince, brainwashed him for fucking weeks, and at that point it fell apart because who would have thought that Twilight had a brother until literally this moment in the show,
right?
And then I'm trying to think other villains like T-Rex. T-Rex actually succeeded, got big, got swole, took all the steroids, did the big fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took a Deus Ex Machina to fucking destroy him. Cozy Glow was cute.
I actually like Cozy Glow because
I like Cozy Glow too, but like, what I like Cozy Glow too, but what did she do other than being a conniving little shit?
True.
Oh, hi, Flam.
Hey, Flam, if you were to be isekai'd into an anime world as a random item, what would that item be?
As a random item?
It can't be panties. You can't choose panties. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't do that.
What about a dildo?
What if you get used by boy ass?
Yeah. If you're gonna pick a dildo, it's gonna be a guy.
That's a guarantee? That's what we're saying right now.
Like sit here and think like whatever you choose, it's gonna be monkey pawed in some way.
Okay. So does it have to be an anime world?
It's not. It's not. We're just.
It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy stereotypical anime.
Okay, so it's typical isekai, and there's probably going to be a bunch of big titty anime girls who, for some reason, ignore my shitty personality and really like me. Right? We're talking like this kind of thing?
Yeah.
Except you're an item. You were isekai'd.
Okay, but I'm an item. Okay, a pickle.
What the fuck?
Pickle Rick.
Okay, but you
are you a fan of boar? Because you're going to get eaten.
Are you sure? What if they don't like pickles and I live long enough to be a cucumber?
No, they're gonna eat you because
it doesn't go back to being a cucumber. You're a pickle still.
It is shitty anime logic. I will be a cucumber.
They're gonna eat you because there's a stat whenever they eat you, they get +5 to all
Look
stats.
Look at me. I am Pickle Flam being the funniest I can. All right? Funniest shit I ever can be. That's my answer. Christ. My answer is final. It's either that or it's the silicone of fake titties.
See,
Yeah, but if you're gonna,
that's actually not too bad.
Look, if I'm gonna be bouncing around with typical isekai anime rules, like, gotta have fun with it.
Let's get Flam in here. Let's get Flam in there.
Yeah. So you gotta download this thing.
Oh god, I'd have to give my computer fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
We established we established that in the channel earlier. We were talking about it already.
Mine for Bitcoin.
Oh god, what the fuck am I? What are you making me download?
It's fake Uno, but free.
Oh, that's why I couldn't get my computer AIDS.
The rules are confusing at first, but we're used to it now. But you are gonna be in for a shock a little bit.
Nobody explained the rules. Let him figure it out.
All right, where am I going? You put it
Quattro.
somewhere, right?
Play game.
Yeah.
Join server.
Is there a link or is there just
it's behind the counter?
That's in behind the counter.
That's the little room code there. That's what you go to. Did you go to?
There's no link.
No, you download it on Steam.
Oh, it's a Steam game.
Yeah, it's a Steam game. That's why it's linked in the.
So it can't be too much of AIDS.
No, it literally downloads in 2 seconds. It's like 6 megabytes.
Yes, it's all of 30 megabytes. It's not big.
Okay, Quattro, there it is. So this is Anime Uno. It's what it looks like.
A little bit.
we're just talking about anime while we play Uno.
Flan, you know what I would be isekai'd as?
Mm-hmm.
A wall-mounted hand dryer.
Okay.
Why?
He wants to dry off the ball hair of the guy that moves into that apartment.
Because it would make the anime interesting.
See, I really like the idea of the glow stick. Because it's for real. Like, you get to be taken on some kind of adventure. Like, and then when you are absolutely needed the most, they're gonna pull you out, crack your neck, and use your dead body as a way to save their life.
You know what I imagine they will hear when they crack you?
What?
Hold on, where is it? I imagine it when they crack you, we're gonna hear.
Why would that be a thing?
Okay, it looks like it's downloaded. So, wait, is it?
See, Enigma, you could have gone for the meme and gone.
Oh God, it's made with. Oh God, it's made with Unity.
It is.
Yeah,
Rip. Fucking rip.
We're contributing to their downloads.
BRB running a PowerShell script to download again and again and again. Is this what we're doing now?
It's just
pretty much.
We're waiting for you to download.
I do find it fascinating. The Unity has not come out or changed their decision at all in regards to all the shit.
Kind of did. They kind of backed it off.
Yeah, I thought they backed it off a little bit. Like
I think that's what they wanted to do, though. That foot in the door thing, right? Come up with something outlandish and then just say, okay, we'll actually only do this, but that's actually what they wanted to do in reality to make it seem more palatable.
I would believe you, except that the head of Unity right now is an ex-head of EA, and he was the one that brought us loot boxes.
Yeah, I believe that too.
So I don't think he backed it off because he fucking wanted to. I think he backed it off because everybody, including Microsoft, Nintendo, and who was it? There's another big one. I think it was the.
Cannot find lobby. Where's the fucking code?
It's in behind the counter.
Yeah, underneath the cards.
I literally just said it could not find the lobby.
Yeah, it won't. We have to back out of this one.
Ooh.
You know what? That's it. That's it. I'm outside your house right now. I see you have a castle doctrine too.
There's the new code.
All right, let's see.
I'm like afraid to press some of these because they're just given random names, so I don't know what any of these sounds actually are.
Oh my god, my fucking picture.
I have just one called Sad Banana.
Fuck boy.
Oh god.
Let's fucking go.
So what they did for Unity, right, is they backed off the what is it, the 10 cent or 20 cent per download bullshit. They backed it off for the free versions of Unity and the Unity made before, I think, their next big update. So as long as you're using an older game engine, they're not going to charge that. But they did implement a system similar to what Unreal does, and that is after your first $1 million, then you owe them a percentage. So they didn't undo the install thing, but newer versions of Unity going forward will have it.
So one of my favorite things is that in the Twitter thread when Unity made their first apology, the YouTuber Justin Wang posted Goatsy in their thread.
That's amazing. That's just so fucking great. So,
go ahead.
So what does this do then? Okay, that's.
Oh, we're playing regular Uno.
Okay.
Yeah, just
these
to
are
mess with them.
Wait, so we did have the option to play with other cards?
Yeah, I just felt like I like the funny ones.
The screw everybody over ones, yeah.
You mean to tell me that we've been playing with an unofficial Uno deck?
Wait, how does that one work?
It gives you a random number of cards.
Okay. So from like 1 to 6, I gather.
Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah.
It was a dice, yeah. Okay.
And if you have a colored card with a plus on that number, you're giving cards to the other person.
Whoa! It's card of color. Okay.
Yeah, I slapped on my green card.
I'm sorry, we don't use the full name. We just call it COC.
Guys, I think I have figured out a new proper item for the Isekai game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bleach.
Like actual bleach.
I love it.
Like drink.
So
Like
hear me out. Hear it out.
Drink,
Hear me
like
out.
drinkable bleach.
So you either get to watch a suicide.
You're not just watching. You're
Used
participating.
as you're intended, or nobody buys you.
You're not just watching. You're participating in this. You're the bleach that they're drinking to die from. So you're not.
Yeah,
just
but they're
watching.
never going to take a bottle of bleach to court. And if this becomes an anime that we're taking a bottle of bleach to court, I would watch that anime.
I like to think that as bleach, as magical bleach, you have an effect where if they survive drinking you, they get to rearrange their stats.
You become the Isekai Bleach.
Oh no!
No, you're not Truck Kun, you're Bleach Kun.
What the fuck? Killing yourself.
So in the same vein,
In Minecraft.
In the same vein, you could also say.
No, the Fed boys are on to Minecraft. It's in Fortnite now.
Yeah, that's right. The one guy got arrested for threatening to burn down the sheriff's house in
Minecraft.
He still got arrested.
It was even actually referenced, I think, in like ATF or DoD documents. It was just like people are using the term in Minecraft. BRB, 1 second. I'm still playing, but I'll be off mic for a second.
Good luck.
You gotta love the government and everything. I love how just left and right. It's like this month we've had 3 incidences of classified user manuals for fucking aircraft just leaked onto a game because someone got butthurt that their chosen vehicle isn't to like the perfect stats, and they had to post a flight manual to prove it.
I feel like there's going to very quickly become like a big deal in the military to be like, do you play these games?
They do. It's already a thing. I had a friend go for his security clearance, and he has to give like 5 or 6 of his friends as character witnesses, and then they call out these character witnesses and say, okay, here's a random spew of questions. And one of the questions I got asked was, hey, do they play any video games? I'm like, oh yeah, he plays video games all the time. We'd play on the weekend. And they got very serious. Do they play War Thunder? And I'm like, no, we don't play any of that stuff. And it took me a second to realize why he asked that, but it's because of all of these leaks that seem to frequently happen on those forums.
Oh yeah, no, the amount of like Russian craft that have been leaked on there is worse than U.S. it's so bad.
It happens to the tanks, the aircrafts, the fucking boats had a couple of manuals released, and it's just been in the news recently here just because there were 3 of them in a row this month of American aircraft, and it's just been hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I really wish I could have caught it for the Su-57 because that fucking jet, oh baby.
Oh yeah, regarding those leaks, fucking someone made the fucking Pacific Rim meme. It's like leaks were first happening every couple months. Now they're happening every couple days, and now we're gonna get leaks every hour. Yeah, I'll be right back.
You know, of all the things that should be like locked away with blockchain, you would think those would be some of it. Or not even necessarily blockchain, just like encrypted. Like who the fuck leaves a file that important unencrypted laying around?
Well, that's the thing. It's
a
not
pilot.
It's not that
An
it's
actual
unencrypted.
fucking pilot.
It's not that it's unencrypted. That's the thing. These are encrypted documents. It's the people who have clearance to see them are also the same ones who use the games and play the games and like want to go and leak them and have these arguments. They're already they have access to unencrypt them, so all they do is copy a few of these pages of the PDF and send it out to whoever. It's not that it's unencrypted. It's literally just open access to people with the proper clearance who just also happen to be idiots.
It sounds to me like they could have avoided all this mess if they just used our sponsor, NordVPN.
I mean, in the grand scheme of it, these are just flight manuals. These just tell you how to fly the vehicle. Which, what useful information are you going to glean from knowing how to turn an A864 Apache on its side by twisting the stick to the left? I mean, that's pretty. We're talking basic stuff on how to fly the vehicle. They're not technical specifications showing what their armaments and what all these specs and blah blah blah.
Oh, there were a couple of those.
Yeah, no, those definitely hit the deck.
What do you mean I can't load this onto this plane?
Clearly
Here's my reason why.
Literally, they did that with the Chinese main battle tank, the most modern one too.
Oh shit.
That was the argument too.
I guarantee you an entire fucking building of people died that day.
That was the argument too. What do you mean I can't load this ammunition into this tank? It's clearly here in the classified operation manual that you can load this ammunition. I can fire this.
Beyond anecdotal stuff, I'm really waiting until defense departments around the world start asking if they've ever perused the fucking War Thunder forums or played the game before to ask as a security question.
I just said that, but like the U.S. military is already doing it.
Like I know I've heard anecdotally on like fucking Tumblr shittery, but like
no, I've been called as a character witness for somebody getting clearance and asked, "Do
serious?
they?" Yes, no,
oh my god, that's amazing.
It's even on the lowest form of clearance they have because he's just a CNC machiner, so he just has to read a few things, and they have to give him security clearance for it. But one of the questions
it was a government contract or something.
Yeah, he works Navy, and basically he just manufactures parts for them. And like we're talking the lowest level of clearance of security stuff, but they still ask the question because he's getting access to classified documents. They have to sit there and be like, oh, they called me up and they're like, oh, you were listed as a character witness for so and so because they're working for us and they're doing so and so projects. We have to ask you a few of these questions just to give them their clearance. And one of them was like, oh, did they play video games? I'm like, yeah, we play on the weekends and we screw around and play blah blah blah. The guy got a serious tone and he's like, oh, does he play War Thunder? And I'm like, no, we don't play any of that stuff. That's just too fucking stupid. And then it took me a minute to realize why he asked that. And this was when these leaks were all sort of really starting to ramp up and going out. And
that's amazing.
They're asking these questions because now it's becoming such a problem.
Gotcha. By the way, random aside, what does the fist card do? I'm obviously not.
You get to fist your opponent.
You pick an opponent to fist.
You pick an opponent and then
what it does.
And it actually you fucker. You just fisted me.
See, okay, so instead of like a +2 or +4 ghosts in the circle that you're playing in, the fist is a targeted one, so you can pick who gets it.
Oh, it's fuck you in particular. Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
I would actually love to download a card pack where rather than a fist, that one was actually flipping the bird.
Penis.
Can we mod this game to have, NSFW images on the cards?
Probably.
Yeah, they have a way to download
no.
They have a way to download a custom pack, and you can just do it. I think
it's
you just have
random
to have
random pictures of ponets.
The ponent pack. I'd play that. I would play that deck, honestly.
I would have. I absolutely. You fuckers!
Oh, just wait. Actually, you know what, Milk? We should back out and play with the fun cards.
These are the fun cards. These are the fun.
What is happening?
Are they?
We are playing the fun cards now.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, so why are we not getting the
the triangles?
No, like the reverse directions.
We don't get those. We don't get those in these ones.
We had one at the start of the game.
That was
because it was in the original pack.
Yeah, we played one round of original pack.
Oh, okay.
I gotta pick the color. I forgot about that. I still have to do that.
Boy, this
We're
is
now in a Mexican standoff. Fuck.
Game over.
I just watched a video where someone slingshotted, I think, a pickle into someone's asshole.
Oh, I know exactly. It's the one where it's the little spiky
It's on
thing,
Reddit right now.
and it smacks into their butt real hard, and they like start screaming.
Yeah.
I think I know which one we're talking about.
Yo, what does that card do?
I need
Just
you.
what you saw.
I need you to link me.
Exclamation point takes everyone down to 2 cards.
Oh, so it's the we're ending this game now card.
Yeah.
It's also really good for like if a lot of people have a lot of cards they really need to get rid of.
Well, that's actually kind of cool.
You can see how, like, when you hit a point where you have a million fucking cards, you're just like, no, I refuse.
Or even if you're the last one with like 5 cards, but everybody's sending cards your way, it's really good to have that just because the game will go on for.
Ooh, it auto plays a card change. Okay.
The other thing that's worth keeping in mind when you get down to those, is that it cuts you down to only the cards that are on the far right, which are usually special cards.
Yeah, so you want to hang on to your fuck you cards.
It definitely makes it easier.
All right, whoever loses this one gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
Please, God, do it to me. It should have been me. It should have been me.
It's gonna be May.
So, I looked into it. Apparently, it's not actually a Shadow Realm in the Japanese version. It's just death.
Yeah, it's the
goddamn anime localizers.
You just die in the anime. That's why in the anime when the guys came to arrest him or like take him away for whatever, they were pointing their fingers at him. In the original anime, it was a gun, but because in America they weren't allowed to show that, it was fingers being pointed.
Which has always been hella ironic to me.
It's very hilarious. They're threatening the poor guy with death by fingering.
I will finger you to death. That goes back to what we were doing at the beginning. Those like fucking things you shouldn't say.
Wasn't there like a whole ass episode of Pokemon where Officer Jenny had like a whole ass gat pointed at him?
She had a gun. She actually had a gun.
Nice. Fuck up, Rav. No.
You're spared for now.
Fuck.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Yay.
Got him.
This is why you save your black cards for last.
Got
him. Wow. Making the black cards go last.
How dare you put them in the back of the deck? Who's that the average TF2 player? Oh, you're live on Twitch, and then he just says fucking like 40 slurs at once. It's like my favorite fucking video. That is my favorite video of all time. I hope you guys don't know.
It's just the same fucking slur over and over.
But I think what makes it funnier is that it's beeped every time.
Yes.
It's like bleep. I think that's what honestly makes it so much funnier.
Oh, and you're streaming?
Oh, you're live on Twitch. Fucking. But honestly, you know what? I don't blame him. Every Twitch streamer deserves that fate, in my honest opinion, in games, including us. Although maybe not us. We stream good times, not games.
We're literally streaming a game.
Do we
right
stream
now.
that good of times though?
This ain't ranked gaming.
It's true.
Oh, we're live on Twitch?
Oh, this computer's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It gave me the right number, just the wrong color. It wanted that color.
Oh, you fucker. You what? Just for that, changing that? How dare you?
I was not having a trying time. Why did you give me these cards?
More cards. I was hoping you had like another +6 that you could just dump onto Flam, so you'd be stuck with 12.
And so everyone just gets reset to the same general level.
Oh, Flam, you got to play a card.
Oh shit!
Or do a thing, do an action, perform a thing of the game.
I keep forgetting about that. Yeah.
It's okay.
Can't lose if you refuse to play.
I mean, it'll auto force you to play. That's we made sure to do that. So.
I guess not.
You know what? I'm bringing down the nuke.
Oh. Oh.
See, when you dump a bunch of cards on one person, they usually get that one card, and it turns
So
into
it so it becomes a no you.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it becomes strategy at the end. You got to figure out how to get around in one turn, get it off in one turn.
I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
Happy doggo.
Based.
Is that a Pokemon? What is that? Is that a?
It's a dog.
What kind of Pokemon is that?
It's a Corgimon.
I mean, you don't. I mean, you don't know. Nintendo's creativity is going out the fucking window with Pokemon now. Literal fucking ice cream cones. Shut up.
Okay,
so paw me.
I saw that thing, and I'm like, "There's no. This has got to be a troll Pokemon."
I said
no
it. I recognize nothing outside of the original 151. I don't give a shit about anything else.
People keep complaining about the designs of the new Pokemon, but I have to remind them, the first generation had 3 fucking spheres, right?
Voltorb and Electrode, right?
Electrode.
And Ghastly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Ghastly was just a ball. Diglett was just a dick poking out of the ground.
Chandelier,
allegedly.
I think, is another one.
Seal is a fucking seal!
Yeah, he's the
Chandelier wasn't in the first 150, though.
Oh, okay.
They literally had an evolution of just birds. They were literally just pigeons.
Draw some shit, Flam.
Oh, never mind.
The bird with 2 heads, when it evolved, it got a 3rd head.
Does that 3rd head gain a new conscious, or?
I don't know how that works. That was.
Have you seen the 3-headed? What is it? It's one of the Godzilla monsters. What's his name?
Ghidorah.
Yeah. Have you seen the meme of that where the one on the far right's just kind of looking at the camera, all pissed off? The one in the middle's looking to the left and pissed off, and the one on the left looks like Derpy.
I've seen the meme where the 3rd one is the horniest one.
I believe that.
I believe you have.
I've seen the meme where 2 of them are gay and 1 is straight, and they're getting fucked in the ass, and then it's like this whole thing. I don't know if you guys were following the same memes as I am, but that's what I
don't. I really don't.
So, at the risk of sounding exceptionally normie, Facebook groups are beginning to kind of fucking pop off. No, I'm dead serious
dude,
right now.
I'm right there with you because I'm in a few of them. That
yeah,
I
there
see
are
them
some Facebook groups that are starting to get fucking lit. Like, this is where all the shit posters went. And
so it's come full circle, you're telling me.
It has.
Yes. And so there was some group that I joined it was called Send These to Your Significant Other and Just Say Us.
Oh, no.
And in there, there's a lot, there's cute stuff that scratches that itch a little bit. But then sometimes there's just absolute nonsense shit posting stuff.
Like a gorilla throwing their own shit and you just say us.
Yes. Let me see if I can find something real quick from that group.
Sounds cool. I'm still not getting Facebook again.
No, there was one.
Fucking.
There was one that was fuck around and I'll breastfeed you.
Yes, please, mommy.
I would be like, is that a threat?
Is that a threat or a
threatening you with a good
threat
time?
or promise?
Threatening you with a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time either way.
All right, here's kind of one.
Yahoo! Yu-Gi-Oh! Milk.
What? I already played the card. What are you talking about?
You handed me my victory.
That's good. I wasn't paying attention. You deserved the victory I wasn't paying attention for.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Post it.
What the
What?
fuck?
Oh no, what'd you get?
Oh no!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ah, what the fuck?
That's cursed as fuck.
Is that real?
Amazing.
Because I imagine that might be real. You know how old cartoons used to be.
God.
Dude, a lot of cartoons are really bad to pause at awkward times.
Old Tom and Jerry was amazing.
Figure it
That shit.
out.
See, I actually prefer the Chuck Jones Tom and Jerry over the really old stuff.
My the Facebook group that I'm in is called Science Diagrams and Infographics that look like shit posts, and it's just dumb things that people find in textbooks like this one.
I need an invite to this group.
I like it. How do I invite you? Do I just copy and paste the link? There we go. I'm gonna just do
I
that.
think you go to the group and then you add people that way. I don't know.
Stop playing fucking green cards.
Wait,
Are you just jealous you can't get one?
Wait, hold on. Who's giving away the green cards? Speaking of old cartoons, I remembered one cartoon I used to watch from my childhood that I loved, and I rewatched it again recently, and I realized, yeah, they can never bring this back because of things. Here's what Hong Kong Fooey is.
Oh God, that is
God, I
amazing.
haven't
I love that shit.
You just
that
lost the memory in my brain.
So
I think the last time
Kung Fu number one super guy.
Yes.
I think I remember the last time I watched Hong Kong Fooey, my grandpa was alive.
So I watched that recently, right, on YouTube, and then I realized why they can never bring it back, because every episode he needs a new karate move to deal with the situation. So he pulls out his book of karate moves and is like, oh, here's the mantra to use the karate move. Ching chong, bing bong, whatever.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Oh, no.
I would still bring that back. It's fucking hilarious. But that's just me. I find everything funny. Who gets the fist now? You know what? For making me reminding me how old I am because of that. Fuck you, Enigma. Fuck.
Well, Milk fisted us all.
Sometimes you just gotta get fisted.
We all know a certain stick we could call for the job.
I just remember that one comic strip of a He-Man cartoon, or He-Man comic, where He-Man goes up to this guy and is like, Fisto, are you alright? And Fisto's like, I tried to fist them all, He-Man.
Like that old it's like that old Archie comic, and where he rescued his girlfriend or whatever, and she's like, did they hurt you? She's like, no, I had to beat off 3 guys though.
Flam.
Yeah.
Can I dare you to do something?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask you to send this to your girlfriend.
Oh, sure.
You have to do it. You have to do it.
Oh, sure. She's right behind me. I'll send it to her right now.
Why isn't she playing Fractal with us?
She walked in like 5 minutes ago. Because we're gonna go have dinner tonight.
Nice.
All right. So where is it?
It's behind the counter.
So you're saying you're eating out
that's
tonight.
it. God, I've sent her fucking so much worse. She'll just.
It's not about sending bad things. I'm not trying to like ruin your life. I just want to report back what happens.
Okay, so let's see. I'll send it to her right now. I mean, it probably won't evoke that much of a reaction. She'll probably be like, "Yeah, I know."
That's what we want to hear, though. That's what we want to hear. Do it.
She says she already knew.
Aww. For those in chat who didn't know and are flying on the wall being parasocial as fuck right now, it says, "Does it scare you how autistic I am?" And it's a bunny.
It's all one of our viewers.
Yes.
Which I think is just you and me.
Did you say flying on the wall instead of fly on the wall?
No, I said fly on the wall. Maybe I slurred my word, but
as long as it's not young fly on the track.
Sorry about that. I was just sent something else by her, who apparently she sent me a Facebook picture where someone has a bunch of picture of vulva pies.
Oh, I remember that.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Here, let me put it in the.
Please share.
Let me share.
I don't want to see it, but I need.
You do want to see it. You do want to see it.
Look, she's as rancid as me most of the time. She'll say she's not, but she honestly is. There you go.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was a different one. I have to find this other one now.
Huh?
Oh, nice.
So what is the? Did you just ask me what is the pot called the kettle? Yeah, okay, babe. I'm not I can't answer that on stream.
So what is your girlfriend's thoughts on Hong Kong Phooey?
I'll ask her later when I'm not trying to multitask.
See, I thought it was these things that you were going to post about.
Yep, what? Twat waffles are a big deal.
Oh, the twat waffles, yeah.
That's what I thought you meant when you were saying you were posting.
God damn it! They made me draw because I was so fucking invested in twat waffle. Hey, babe, look, twat waffles. I would. We should eat one together, Uwu. Hell yeah. Huh. The Uwu came before the cat ears, that is correct. Oh yeah, I modified my my headset to have green and black cat ears. Uwu indeed.
I thought RAR superseded a Uwu.
No,
RAR XD was the primordial version of it.
RAR XD is like summoning Cthulhu. Like you're pulling it out of the ancient times in order to
you're summoning
perform something truly profane.
From the Hot Topic. That is not the card I meant to play, but okay, I'm committed now.
It was RAR XD glomps you.
Oh fuck! I didn't choose in time, and it
forgot about glomping for a moment.
It was like holding the goddamn bomb in my hand for too long.
That was that was a point in time when people's personal space was really not observed.
No, it wasn't.
It's just like, I found this random person. I'm gonna go hug them.
You know what? You know what was happening at the same time as that? Swag.
Oh God!
Oh, don't remind me.
I
remember MySpace, and I fucking hate it.
I got that brony swag.
It ain't great.
20% cooler.
It ain't grape if I got swag.
I'm just tuning you out after you said that. I refuse to be reminded of this.
I just been unlocking core memories today.
Without my permission, mind you.
Steam sales do be lit.
If it makes you feel any better, as soon as he said Hong Kong Phooey, and when was the last time you watched that? And I'm thinking, was it 15? No. Oh, fuck. It was like 20 years ago. God damn.
Yeah, back when Cartoon Network
You
used
son
to
of a
play
bitch, you piece of
old
shit,
Looney
you
Tunes.
goddamn fucker.
You're welcome.
You guys remember Friday on Cartoon Network?
Oh,
I
yeah, Cartoon
remembered
Network's
Friday by
Fridays.
Rebecca Black when you said that.
Damn, I'm sorry
I
to hear
don't
that.
know what you're talking about, man.
Where it had the little intro and the song playing, and it shows like the lot of the Cartoon Network building with all the cartoons walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I just don't remember
Honestly,
what it was called.
them putting all the cartoons there like it was its own fucking universe, like all shared together, was something magical.
Yeah, the
Right.
city with Johnny Bravo. That's when Johnny Bravo was shipped with Samurai Jack. That's when it first started, when they both did the laundry.
Yeah.
Honestly, people be saying that they can't bring Johnny Bravo back because of subject matter, and I'm like, I don't think that's true because it clearly showed every episode he never got the girl because of his antics.
There was one
No.
episode where
And I mean, he got abused in almost every episode too, so I don't see why they wouldn't bring him back.
And not only that, he was just abrasive as shit. So I mean, it's the whole it was the whole moral thing. It's just like you're not gonna, you won't get what you want if you're gonna be this obnoxious.
I think Johnny Bravo was a source of clown girl fever because there was that episode where he pulled the clown girl and she was like honk honk all sexually.
Oh yeah, that would, I guarantee you that was someone's awakening rather.
I feel like Johnny Bravo was the way of teaching a generation of how not to approach women, and then
Indeed.
also be
By the
open-minded
way.
about about being open-minded and going after women in a way that is not like, oh, one shot me down, I should give up.
But also a note that the only women he ever actually got were the unhinged ones as a result of his antics.
No, there was also a deer. There was one episode where he got
That's right. He did pull a deer.
He pulled a furry, aka unhinged. So,
literally a deer.
I know. No, I know. I'm just memeing here. I remember that episode vividly.
If they did bring back Johnny Bravo and say like on Adult Swim, what would his Tinder profile say?
Hey, baby, why don't you slide in my DMs?
I don't. Hey, whoa, mom! I don't want to talk about.
Mom.
I don't want to talk about Pokemon. I want to talk about the real Pocket Monster.
I feel like they're gonna have an incel episode if they do bring it back.
Yeah. Fun fact: I am dressing as him for Halloween.
Oh boy!
Didn't they already have an incel episode? Like,
whatever
he was going around with a neckbeard in one episode. I just don't remember.
Yeah, or whatever the concept was at the time.
It's an Adult Swim episode of Johnny Bravo where fucking Carl invites him to an Incels Anonymous meetup.
Oh no, that's amazing.
I don't know. I feel like Carl gets some. What would be weird though, and I can see them doing this, is if they age up the neighbor girl.
Oh no!
But the neighbor girl was like what? Well, she had to be old enough because she could she could talk normally, so she wasn't a toddler. So what, like 10 maybe? So there was that one comment. She's like, "Hey Johnny, you want to hang out with me?" He's like, call me when you're a co-ed.
Okay, I forgot that a main character of Johnny Bravo was a little fucking girl.
Yeah,
that is a problem. That can't stay. Like, that needs to be a big fucking deal.
Because well, yeah, of course, there's some modern subject matter and things that have happened. But yeah, absolutely, if they brought him back, I think they'd have no choice but to age everyone up, which would mean that Johnny Bravo may be some like silver-haired stallion at the time.
Dude, you can make a show entirely about the little girl and her creepy ass fucking neighbor.
Yeah, you turn it around.
Neighbor.
Well, one way we can age up everyone around Johnny Bravo and keep him the same age is if they pull like a Futurama thing where he was like frozen for a while.
But Johnny Bravo was only like 20 years old. So like if you aged him up, you couldn't go past like, you'd have to go like 40 years to get him to be silver hair or anything like that. He was only 20.
Was he canonically only 20?
Yeah, he's like between 20 and 23.
Okay. My favorite 4chan post was the one where they made. It's like Whitey won't tell you this, but Johnny Bravo was a Greek man whose real name was Ioannis Bravos. Here's how I know why. He lives with his mother. He frequents a diner and sexually harasses every woman he sees. Therefore, Greek. Greatest thing ever.
No, please stay. I'll make you coffee.
So is this our last game? Because some of us have to be somewhere.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it
so
is
as soon
6.
as we're done here.
Alrighty then.
So somebody play that fucking triangle card. Let's get out of here.
Beautiful.
I wasn't actually expecting it to pop up, but I appreciate that.
Beautiful, beautiful. Here. Boom. Boom. You fucker. God damn it. Alright.
All right. This was fun. I love just like hangout casts. I love
that
when
was
we
a,
just get to
that was a
fucking
nice
just
hangout
chill.
cast, yeah.
Do we need to sign off?
Do a sign off.
Yeah, I probably should
shit.
be honest.
Stream is over. Go away.
Yeah, all of nobody get out.